Bobby Crush, not Rice Krispies and toast again. Yeah, the problem is that's 2 hours away. This is 6 o'clock now. They don't serve the breakfast until 8 o'clock here. And I get up at 4 o'clock. The seagulls wake me up. So I've got to wait. Yeah, Rice Krispies and toast. I've got to wait 2 hours. I'll probably go back to sleep after this live stream until they wake me up at 8 o'clock. Nice to have you here, Bobby. The Fat Gent, good morning, Eddie. Pangols, yeah, whatever that is. Chris Card in the house. It's 6 a.m. It's the 22nd of July. It's July. I've been up all night. Oh yeah, the sporadic sleep, watching Netflix and Amazon. And I've still got 8 o'clock. Seems a bit late for Rice Krispies on toast, but it's worth it. Right, Carl Day is here. I had lovely stuff to see you, mate. Fitzy said that, Fitzy good. DS, DH, good morning. Barry from East Enders, hello, Senator Eduardo, okay. Matty Gorman, morning, Eddie, looking and sounding good, mate. Life Utopia, rise and shine, okay. So who's got anything but that's not healthy for you? Well, I'm in bed. I can't do 8 hours, sleep because I've no activity during the day. I sleep, whenever I get tired of Netflix. Good morning. Oh, you're talking about the Rice Krispies and toast, Chris. I have about loads of butter. Well, it keeps taking me blood pressure. I mean, apparently, there's nothing. Ben Leno, good morning from Cuta Beach, Bali. I was there in Cuta Beach about 8 years ago, 7 or 8 years ago. And I was there in January. I mean, I've got a little video deep down on my main channel about Cuta Beach, about, the pollution there. Chris Card was talking about the breakfast, mate. Well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's the alternative of Rice Krispies. I mean, the young man, serves the breakfast. He knocks on my door at 8 o'clock and says the usual. There's Rice Krispies and toast and coffee. And I say, yeah, and it goes down. I mean, they serve the meals in a 9-hour period. 9-hour period. I mean, it's 8 o'clock breakfast, it's 12 o'clock dinner, and you get a substantial dinner, and it's 5 o'clock evening meal. Well, that's about a 9 hour. To have 3 meals in 9 hours. How about the other 15 hours in a day? I mean, Barry from EastEnders, get out of Cuta ASAP. Boohoo, good to see you improving that. London Cab Thailand, hello, morning, looking good, mate. Ben Leno, Barry from EastEnders. I didn't like Bali, and I was in Cuta. And Ubud, and but it was in the month of January or February, and that's the rainy season then. But Bali has a different. Barry from EastEnders, do you have a private room at? Yeah, I've been in hospital for 9 weeks. I'm nearly over 2 months. And I've always had a private room. I mean, in this Devon hospital, I've sussed out, you say that you come from Thailand, they'll think infection, so you'll get a private room, you won't have to share the ward. Apparently, they keep saying that I've got an infection. I can't, see it myself. Fatboy Slim, I do. Pleased to get Fatboy Slim. Morning, Steady Eddie. You were doing amazing, so pleased you're getting better. Oh, thank you. David Perry, get on the wheat. Get on Matty Gorman. Get on the Weetabix, Eddie. Keeps you nice and regular. I'm regular here. Regular here. Cute. Bali, to be standards, cute is the worst part of Bali. Loads of Bali is fantastic, though. I mean, I didn't like the attitude in Bali. I didn't like the attitude. The people just, they weren't as friendly as the Thais or the Cambodian people. I mean, a couple of Australian people said to me, I was in Pattaya and I was getting the plane, to Kuta the next day, to Bali the next day. I was going to be visiting there for a month. And a couple of Australian fellas in a bar, when I said, I'm going to Bali tomorrow, one of them said, why? What are you going there for? It's an SO. This is better. And, Cambodia, Cambodia, people in Cambodia said, Cambodia is better. Bobby Crush, I think the doctors assessed you for a private room and he smelled your socks, Eddie. I've been wearing the same socks for days now. Yeah. I mean, so anyway, what's happening? It's a new week. Who's got anything planned this week? I mean, I'm here for an eternity, costing the national health a fortune. I'm not going anywhere. I mean, they seem to have, resigned me. I'm like a permanent residency. But I am. Yesterday's video was, was positive. I've moved. I mean, I've got a frame here. It won't be long. I mean, I can't stand up alone without assistance, but it won't be long before I can do that. It won't be long before I can do that. I'll get my body parts back together. I'm confident now. Each day, I mean, I'm improving. I'm improving, and I'm getting there. Anyway, enough about me. How about you? What have you got planned this week? Bearing in mind, it's now peak British summertime and the weather's crap. But what would you expect? Martin Saunders, I had a good evening from New Zealand. Just finished work. Glad to see you. Okay. Work. That's something that I'll never do again. I'm now retired. I retired. Like December last year. Yeah. So that's it. No more work for me. Except for YouTube and writing books for Amazon. I've got two on Amazon. Pattaya. 5 go to Pattaya and Pattaya Psycho, and they both got very good reviews. And I'd appreciate it if you go out and check them out. Matty Gorman, have you been to Da Nang, Eddie? I'm thinking of moving to Vietnam instead of Thailand. I've been to Da Nang. I mean, there was a lot of building work going on there, but it's a nice place. Da Nang is well worth a visit. It's well worth a visit. Some people love it, and you've got Hoi An close to Da Nang. It's within a taxi journey. Fatboy Slim, okay, thumbs up and cheers for that. Bobby Crush, has Lisa Dale been to visit you? I know she was very concerned. No, thankfully. Fitzy, love your books, Eddie. There you go. There's a review. What you used to, Carol, it's up to said to Eddie, depression is in your brain is fine, but don't be blowing up and blowing up ant balloons at parties. Wayne Davidson, good morning, mate. How are you today? Wayne Davidson's in Scotland, and I'm fine, thanks, Wayne. I like I just said before, I don't have. I don't sleep very long. I mean, I switched off Netflix at 2 o'clock. I was awake at 1:30. One of the nurses came in and done a blood test on me, and I sleep sporadically, but I'm in bed. I'm not living a normal life. Liverpool latest Vietnam, it's a beautiful, but it's no place for mongoose. It used to be. It used to be. I mean, until hello, please take care of yourself. I'm praying from Japan that you get better soon. Yeah, Vietnamese women are lovely, but it's not the same now. It's not the same. Anyway, the world's got a new president. Do you care? Do you care? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I find with a lot of the stuff that I'm watching. I mean, I used to be an avid news freak. I mean, on the hour I'd switch the headlines on. I mean, now I just switch to, I mean, who cares? Who cares? The president is gone. He's resigned. I mean, who cares? If Britain's got a new prime minister, who cares if England lost 2-1 to Spain in the final? Who cares? I don't care. I mean, I don't care. I've been through enough recently. Liverpool latest. Russ Thomas. Joe Biden has stepped down of the presidential race. So what? So what? Yeah, I mean, apparently, he felt he was outdone by because he was, overshadowed. Obama promoted Hillary Clinton rather than him. But I mean, he wasn't going to last another 4 years. I mean, look at the state of him now. I mean, who cares? I don't care about politicians anymore. I used to when I was young, but now I've seen so many of them. I see morning knackers. Easy, mate. Will Smith, I have a sneaky feeling. Cold knock of soy 6. We had an own bowl lad coming next January. Filthy private hooker. Do you now have to have chemotherapy? I was reading up on chemo yesterday. Apparently, they mentioned it's been like 12 days since I had this brain operation. And it went well. No complaints about that. I'm getting the movement. I mean, this is my right hand that I'm holding up. This is the one that was dead. This is the one that was dead. Yeah, a few weeks ago. I mean, I still can't, engage both my hands in eating the meals, that they give me. I can't type with it. With this right hand, or whatever. But it's coming back. It's coming back. Do you have chemotherapy? The Liverpool Lights, the WF are in charge. Ossie, why are you so miserable to world events? Because I've seen so many of them, and they're all the same. And they're all the same. Nothing exciting happens. I mean, nothing excitement happens. I mean, the Olympics. I used to, when I was a kid, I used to love the Olympics. I used to watch the Olympics. I mean, but now, I mean, when an athlete, performs miracles on the track, people just say that he's on substances. And, quite often he is. Who's that? MBK models. Good morning, Eddie. Nicholas, get back to bed at 6 a.m. It's 6 a.m. now. I'm doing a live stream. Morning, Eddie. I'm a political atheist. They're all spibs and crooks. That's about right. That's about right. That looks awesome, Eddie. You can move your right hand. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was doing exercises yesterday in bed, and you know, and I was, you know, I'm improving more than 1% a day, more than 1% a day. The Crow, you know, glad you're on the mend. Stay safe. All right, thanks for that super chat. Is it a super chat? The Crow, the Crow. Jason Bourne, have they said when they're going to let you out of bed yet, Eddie? When I can walk, when I can look after myself, you know, move about a bit. But you know, my body's broken, you know, and it needs fixing first. Liverpool latest, do you get the option of a full English breakfast, or is it just toast and cereals? It's not a full English breakfast. It's just toast and cereals. I mean, you know, there's omelets going, but you know, but I like Rice Krispies, and the thing is, the dinner just comes along 4 hours after that. And you know, you know, you can have a roast chicken dinner. Will Smith, all credit to your NHS surgeon. Yeah, they were brilliant at Derriford. At Derriford, they were okay, and they used the word all. We've got it all out. We've got it all out. Yeah, you know, whether I'm going to have chemotherapy, I haven't heard from the report yet. You know, it's been 12 days. I haven't had the report yet, but you know, when it comes, I mean, I may have to have chemotherapy. I've looked into chemotherapy or radiation, and I'll have whatever. I'm not afraid of hospitals. You know, apparently I was looking at chemotherapy. I mean, yeah, you know, and apparently there's side effects. It makes you vomit, nauseous, go off your food. Well, I had all that, you know, from a burger in Phuket. Yeah, you know, you know, I've done all that before. Bobby Crust, the new Labour government said they want to get the sick and disabled into work. Get well soon, Eddie. They want you starting Burger King next month. No, I'll never work again. I'll never work again. I mean, you know, I've done my work over the years. I'm now officially retired. You know, yeah, you know, I retired. John Kay, I think have you thought any more about doing audio versions of the books you've released? I think it'd be great now. I did think about that, but I think they'll be beyond me at this current state. Bobby Christmas sales set of juggling balls no longer wanted. That's Eddie Sweeney. Liverpool latest, Eddie's favourite breakfast, 2 big bangers and fertilised eggs. Mark Finn's Bobby Chris got banned by filthy pirates. At least I haven't really thought. I haven't had one sexual thought in the last couple of months. You know, I haven't had one. Yeah, you know, I mean, I've been thinking of other things. I haven't had, you know, last sexual thought I had, I was in the windmill in Pattaya. Yeah, you know. But no, my mind's been on other things. Will Smith, people were totally running down the NHS, saying you'd be sent to the back of the queue to die. Not going to be further from the truth. Yeah, and I agree with you there. I agree with you there. I mean, I heard these reports about people, you know, lying on stretchers in corridors. Well, they've looked after me since I think I've been here a few weeks now. They've looked after me, and they're continuing to look after me. Kipax, good morning, Eddie. Nice to see you. Good morning, Eddie. Nice to see you. Good to use you. You're an early riser. It's good to use a beer. Andrew Simmons, I steady. Hope you're well now. Dave Litch, yeah, this is interesting. Ed, I had chemotherapy last year, breezed through it with no side effects. They give you a cocktail that targets your type of cancer. Not all types of chemo cause hair loss, nausea. And I don't care about hair loss. I mean, I could do with a shave. I don't care about hair loss. Nausea, I've had nausea before. I can put up with that. And it causes fatigue. Well, it's fatigued anyway. Anyway, I mean, there's all kind. I mean, apparently there's other more long-term sort of side effects from chemo, and that is causes damage to your heart and liver. But But I'll be all for that. I've got nothing to lose. I mean, the brain operation. I mean, I breezed through that, and it was a success. I'm up for anything they'll get me. I'm up for anything they'll get me. Kipax, I'm liking Harry, Eddie. Okay. Stinger, what was your career back in the day? Mind your own business. Get well soon, Uncle Eddie, from Cape Town. Anthony Coates, get well soon. Well, Uncle Eddie, love from Cape Town. Okay. We have the chemo causes hair loss, weight gain, and rapid aging. How long have you been having a chemo, Eddie? Not one of your better ones, Bobby. So listen, what is the future? What is the future? I mean, because now I'm making videos and live streams in my hospital bed, because that's all I've got right now. It's what is the future? I mean, I'm going to go abroad again, and I'm targeting January the 1st. Now, whether I go away on a permanent basis is it's debatable. I mean, I can't see that. I mean, I last time I went abroad on a permanent basis, it all went pear-shaped. So I need to think about that. But I'm definitely going abroad. But London Cab, Thailand, it's a nice feeling not going to work again and setting the alarm clock in the morning. I know I was feeling that nice feeling. I was still feeling it now. I mean, he wants to work. I mean, I've done enough work in my life. I mean, so I'm no slouch. I'm not work shy. I never have been. But I've been there and done that. I'm 62 now. I'm retired. Liverpool latest. I have friends that work in the NHS. It's a wonderful British institution, but they tell me they spunk about 50% of the money they get up the wall. Well, I mean, the NHS is one. I mean, the people who work in the NHS, is wonderful. I mean, the doctors and surgeons, and the nurses who work very, very hard. I got nothing but praise for them. We're keeping it good, deal Houser. Good to see you improve it. I think we're keeping the beard, my guy. Well, Englishman in Malta, that sounds like a nice place to be. Morning, Eddie. We're just waking up in Malta, still in the AC. Yeah, absolutely. Malta's supposed to be a lovely island. Andrew Johnson, my friend from Pattaya. Hello, Eddie. Good to see you recovering well, my friend. Okay, nice to hear from you, mate. And we will meet again. We will meet again. Some sunny day with Andrew. Andrew was with me when I was in a wheelchair. No, not in a wheelchair. When I couldn't move. The final night in that Pattaya hotel. When I was due to catch the flight the next day, FC, you should research a Thomas Siegfried. There's a biologist research. The hospital really shouldn't be giving you carbs, sugar to eat. I know. I'm having apple pie and crumble. I have apple crumble and custard, rhubarb crumble, and I'm having lots of. They are giving me. I'm having biscuits, ginger nuts, and custard creams. Liverpool, I said that he was a truck driver. Where are the bodies, Eddie? Will Smith, Eddie, I'm Scottish, but in Hong Kong, where I've been with 25. Well, we're great to see you here. I'll show you around. I need to learn to walk fairly enough. Wait, Englishman and Malta, trouble with the NHS, so much money wasted, top management. You know, I mean, yeah, it's a colossal amount. I mean that, you know, that 350 million a week that was on the side of the Brexit bus, that would disappear into a black hole. I mean, you know, the amount. I mean, the NHS costs well more than that to run. Anyway, let's talk travel. Let's talk travel. And you know, now I can only see myself going one place when I resume traveling, and that's Pattaya. And that's Pattaya, because I've seen all the other places in Thailand that I want to see. I mean, I've been to Chiang Mai, I've been to Udon Thani, I've been to the islands. I mean, on my main channel, you will see lots of videos of all the top islands. You know, Phuket, Koh Lipe, Koh Lanta, Koh Tao, Koh Samui, Koh Phangan, Koh Chang. I've spent time going around the Thai islands, but you know, in terms of viewing figures, they haven't been a rocket to the moon. You know, people are not in. I mean, people. The only place that I'm going to be going in Thailand is Pattaya, and you know, because my traveling days have come to an end. I mean, yeah, you know, I mean, you know, Pattaya is you know, it's. I'm a different traveler now. I mean, you know, I mean, Pattaya's got most of what you want. It's got all of what you want, really. And I'm going to treat travel. I'm not going to go to other countries because I'm going to be another Pattaya vlogger. Now, how I can do that differently than other people, I don't know. Pattaya, we need to talk about that. It's not the easiest place to make videos, so I've got to come up with something different. But Pattaya is so convenient. It's so convenient from Bangkok. I mean, you know, they built that new Bangkok airport, you know, some years ago, Savannah Bhumi, you know, so you know. So I'm going to go out to Pattaya, and that's the only place that I'm going to go. The way I see it, but you know, yeah, Nicholas. Yeah, let's see. That's what I said. Lots of corruption too in the supply chain. Tyrone, I hope your recovery goes well. On NHS desk, it's £90 an hour. You looked at Nicholas. You looked happy in Laos, Eddie. Laos a beautiful country, but it didn't get the viewing figures. I mean, for my channel, people are not interested in Laos. It got low viewing figures, and you know, I mean, I have this YouTube channel. You know, you know, I need the views. I need people to watch my videos. I mean, that's what it's all about at the end of the day. I mean, and Lao was a minority interest to my YouTube channel. Glenn McAllister, have you any plans to visit the Philippines? Cebu is a lovely island. I've no plans to visit the Philippines. I've been there and done that. I've said this before. I know it's controversial, but I mean, I don't feel. I wouldn't feel safe walking around the Philippines the way I do Thailand. The Philippines, you know, the street sellers are too aggressive. You know, they are too aggressive in the Philippines, and that's what puts me off. And I know that. No one's going to convince me of that. I know that for a fact. Will Smith, maybe in Pattaya by January, having a pick of Nick Dean's Naughty Sofa lineup. That sounds good. Bobby Crush, I still can't believe you rented that bamboo hut for 38 quid. I know, I can't either. And it was full of mozzies, and it was on the island of Koh. Tropical islands and not all are cracked up to me. I mean, they look good on pictures, but when you're there, I mean, you know, I mean, I wouldn't go there again. I mean, I've done enough islands. You know, I've done all the main islands. I've been there and done that, and they're all on my channel, my channel. But you know, you know, I mean. You know, I'm not going to travel because they didn't get the views. I mean, I done videos from Phuket and Koh Lipe and Koh Lanta and you know, they didn't get they got modest views. I mean, you know, the biggest island, you know, video that I done in terms of viewing figures was the murdered island of Koh Tao, which got about 42,000 views, and that was the biggest one. I mean, you know, Koh Samet had, you know, they had decent viewing figures, but nothing else did. You know, I mean, people, you know, maybe yeah, you know, badly for me standards. Food in the Philippines is shocking too. Nothing beats Thailand. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, not the. It could be right there. Philippines latest. How long did you start YouTube? I started YouTube 7.5 years ago. I I started gaining ground with viral videos 6 years ago. You know, but so it was what 1.5 years of a struggle. Filthy pirate leader, the filthy pirate hooker. Yeah. But you can't be making videos in just the same spot at the same time. Well, that's it. That's it. You know, I'm. Well, don't forget, my aim was to settle in Siam Reap, yeah, you know, Cambodia. You can't be making videos in just the same spot. Is Pattaya overdone? Yeah, it's up to me to be creative, to do videos that you know, other people are not doing. I done a video a couple of years ago on that high rollers in Soy Chayapun. I done two videos. The second one got 12,000 views, you know, because it had the word football. But the first one that I done, it's got 102,000 views. That's been one of my top 20 videos. 102,000 views. So that's good by anyone's standard. I mean, yeah, but you can't be making videos just the same. It's not just about making videos. It's about my life. I'll be happy in Pattaya. I don't want. I mean, you may have noticed from the last jaunt, I was unhappy dragging that you know suitcase. I just want to sell. I'm not 52 anymore. I'm not 42. I'm 62. 62. I'm older now. So I don't want to travel anymore. I just want to find a place which is right for me and stay in that place. And Pattaya is right for me. Travel and food is life. You're looking stronger by the day, Ed. Nice one. Hope to bump into you in Thailand. Okay. Okay. Well, Isabel, once you discharge, the NHS will pay up to 4 weeks of any care you get and do a financial assessment to see if don't pay partially or fully pay for care and all that. I don't want to go in a care home. I don't want that. No, I'll recover. I'll recover. I'll stay with friends at first because I need support, physical support. I've got friends to stay with, but but yeah, you know, you know, I I forgot what I was going to say then. Well, once you discharge, you pay the forward. But I will be standing soon. I will be walking again. It'll take time. It'll take time, but I'll learn to physically look after myself. I mean, that's my right arm. That's the one that was dead. You know, yeah, you know that's the one that was dead. That's the one that was dead, and it's come back to life. David, it's good to see the recovery. Do you remember when you stopped drinking or exercising? You had an issue when you couldn't raise your arm. Do you think that was the start of this? Yeah, I remember that, but I did find it. I remember that. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. That was when I was back in England. That was where. Note, Nate, personally, I retired in Wahen. Wahen's okay. It's a nice town, but it's not the right place for me. It's I mean, I like the go-go bars. I like the windmill and you know, the other go-go bars. I like the sleaziness of Pattaya. I like a bit of sleaze. Liverpool lazy. Would you consider buying a condo? Save a fortune in hotel bills all the time. Get yourself a nice CV. I wouldn't buy anything in Thailand. I wouldn't buy anything. I mean, yeah, you know, not within reason, but within reason. But I mean, you know, I find this. I've owned properties before, and I find you know all that buying process that's buying and selling process, you know, to be stressful. I mean, I'm not in a physical or stable condition to buy condos. I'd much rather rent, but I need before I think of any of that, I need to get myself physically fit. Bobby Cruz, the doctor said there are really positive sides for that. He's now started moaning about stuff again. The old he's going back. Very true. Nate, best to rent a condo. Easy to move if you don't like it. Not easy to sell condos. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. But Ed, what do you think you'd be realistically be able to go back to Pattaya? I reckon that realistically, the new year next year, 6 months from now, 6 months from now, I reckon realistically. Capex, yeah, I don't know, I haven't tried. Fitty, nice plan, Eddie. I'm always happy when I get back to Pattaya. I can think of worse places to live. I know Pattaya, you know, for all the, I mean, you know, I go there sporadically, but I won't now. I mean, when I leave England, however long that will be before, I mean, I'll be staying in Pattaya because there's enough going. There's enough going on in Pattaya. There's enough going on in Pattaya. I mean, I know people, it's been saturated, but I'll do my own thing. I'll think of something that will interest people, you know. And if I can't interest people, then you know, tough. But Pattaya is the only place I'm thinking of right now. I mean, Bangkok is too expensive, and it's a big city. I mean, there's enough going on in Pattaya. Yeah, you know. Each man, why in government hospitals is a fund of VIP? That'll be a big plus. Why in government hospitals a fund of VIP office? That'll be a big plus for you. Okay. Wahin's a nice place if you can live anywhere. Yeah, you know. But you know, I like the light. I like the nightlife. I like the nightlife. Kip, actually, where you was missed at the windmill, mate. It just wasn't the same without you. But my favourite go-go bar down Walking Street Way was the Dollhouse. But that's gone now. I mean, all the heavenly bodies in there, you know. Oh, I love that. I used to love that place. Kipax, it's nice you have a plan, Eddie, and something to look and aim for again. With you, the very best. Okay, cheers, Kipax. I met Kipax in Pattaya, in a bar in Pattaya. John K, you can get some nice condos in Pattaya in John TM for 250 quid a month. Yeah, John TM was surprised me because I didn't know how big it was. There's enough going on in around that area. Pattaya, John TM. and there's nice little towns nearby, which I you know, so I'll use that. Liverpool, add your first chips a piece of France and put on a fake town and come back to Blight. You'll be a truckload of relatives of free. Yeah, dinghy divers. Julian Shaw, morning. You sound better. Is your condition for drinking? Filthy pirates? No. I've had just a drop of a bit of alcohol, and since I've been in hospital 2 months. Liverpool later, Soy 94 is full of bars, etc. in Wahine. Yeah, but they don't have go-go bars there. They don't have go-go bars. I done a video on Soy 94. Bobby Crush, living a dollar a go-go. David Coleman is here. Hello, good morning. Have you been to Angeles City? Nate, have you been to Angeles City in the Philippines, Eddie? Yeah, I've got videos on it on my other channel. I did. So it took me a while, but I got to like it after a while. I got to like Angeles City. But there's nothing there that I can't get in Pattaya. I wouldn't go there again. The Philippines is off the list. As discharged, that's the same. So, purpose. Ed, is the food good at the hospital? Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm about an hour and 20 minutes away from my Rice Krispies and toast, and but the dinner is good. They do serve some nice dinners. Yesterday, I had pork with gravy and roast potatoes and vegetables, and they'll give you the dessert with rhubarb crumble or apple crumble and custard, and food's good. Liverpool later, is there more to Pattaya than just a monker's paradise? Yes, yeah. I mean, I know a couple who go there who sing and who in bands, and Pattaya is great for live bands. It's great for live bands. I mean, if you like, some of those bands, you pay for the candy shop. I've done videos on all of this. I've done videos on it, and if you like live bands, you can't do any better. David Coleman, you're sounding so much better. I'll see you in January in Pattaya. Okay. Issa man, Liverpool latest PIP is not means testable. You only claim back on the day you apply, and I don't think he's done that yet. Well, I'm in hospital now. I'm not paying for anything. I mean, I paid, my national health, over the years. So it's costing them a fortune to keep me here, but they seem in no rush to get me food. I'm not paying for anything. Bobby Crush, best to get the prognosis first. Michael Williams, Eddie, you dodged a bullet. Yeah, I did. I mean, 2 weeks ago, I got a phone call, a doom-laden phone call, to tell me they think that it's brain cancer, and there's nothing worse. I got a phone call to and I had friends here, and I put the phone on loudspeaker, so they heard the word cancer coming over, and now 2 weeks later, I feel positive. I may have to have chemo, but I'm all for that. Yeah, I'm all for anything. I'm still alive. Alive. That's the important thing. Liverpool lazy, but they all tend to play the same songs, unfortunately. See, that's another one. I'm becoming a miserable git. I know. I like live bands, but I don't need to hear Hotel California ever again, or Zombie, or It's My Life. And I don't need to hear, as soon as I hear Hotel California, I drink up and leave. David Coleman, Eddie, did have many lady boys in GMTM? No, they're all in. I didn't see any there. They're all in Pattaya. No, once you've got private healthcare as a Thailand resident, then Pattaya is the likes of the Bangkok hospital chain. Liverpool ladies, I think I prefer GMTM in a condo with a nice sea view. Yeah, you know, I think I prefer GMTM in a condo with a nice sea view. Fitzy, you can't live in Pattaya and never there. Hotel California or zombie again. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, Nate. Yeah, Jamtien is more livable than Central Pattaya. I mean, there's some great bars and some great areas in Jamtien. I mean, it's not an area that I mean. I spent a week there, and you know, but just there's lots of good stuff going on in Jamtien. North Pattaya is a good place to stay. I just stayed 40 nights. I mean, there's all kinds of areas. There's Naklua, there's Pratamak. I mean, you know, Pattaya, there's enough going on in Pattaya and Jomtien, that area. Yeah, you know, to live there and never find, you know, never be short of things to do. Things to do. I mean, you know, I could be you know, I say another Pattaya vlogger, but you know, it's what I choose to bring to the table to get people interested. Say Liverpool later, say Pattaya for the weekend, keep Friday and Saturday special then. Okay. Night Prasamac, also a nicer area to live in central Pattaya. I mean, I went down to I reviewed one of the one of the restaurants, the one with all the statues in Prasamac, and I went down to that beach, cozy beach, and that seems like a million miles away from Pattaya, and it's close. It's close, so there's lots of lovely little areas. Uh, Eastern man, you done vids did okay. Cape reviews. That nightlife video did well. I mean, that was a you know that did well, and yeah, absolutely, absolutely. David Coleman, I got so sick of hearing Guantanamera every day in Cuba. Oh my God. Best pavement in GMTM, but probably because best pavement in GMTM, you have to consider that depends on how much your mobility you get back. Some of the pavements in Battaya are minefields. Barney from EastEnders, the song Zombie by the Cranberries reminds me of Battaya. First time I ever heard that song was a live band in Battaya. I know, I can't get it. They're good songs. Hotel California is one of the best songs. But you just hear them so much, don't you? Walford Burke, once you're back on your feet and able to travel, will your insurers still cover you? I don't know yet. Um, uh, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. First day back meeting, Kipax, first day back meeting at 9 p.m. I have to go take care of you. Great seeing you, so much better. Okay, have a good day, mate. Have a good day. Tony Solo, I don't know her journey. Don't stop believing anymore either. That's not an old class. You know, that's a recent found. I know it's been around for a while, but I've only in recent years heard that one. Michael Williams, Chiang Mai, Ian Bailey. You know, I'm looking better at all of us. Some Soksan Road. Now that's a good area. Then Siam Reap. That's a good area. Nate, open your mobility comes fully back, but if it doesn't, then it's slightly extra. Somebody gave me a super chat, didn't they? Payment. When do you think you'd be? Thanks for that super chat. You know, I missed that before. Uh, Ed, when do you think you'll realistically be able to go back to this? I think, did I answer you before? I don't know. I think January the 1st, January, beginning the new year. That's a good time. You're away from the Christmas rush. Um, and January is my favorite time to go out to Pattaya. You know, January and February. So I don't know how long I'm going to be there, but that's when I'm looking at going back. Open your mobility comes fully back, but if it doesn't, then it's likely an extra angle that people will watch your video for traveling. Yeah, lots of people, disabled people. Yeah, watch my videos. Yeah. Lots of people face faces. I know some of my viewers are in care homes, in convalescent homes. They watch me. I love that word, vicarious. They watch me. You're traveling. David Coleman, what do you think of Biden dropping out? So what? There's no such thing as a politician that's indispensable. He's here today, gone tomorrow, politician. I've started to miss that. Liverpool late. I've started intermittent fasting. Christ on a bike, I'm bloody starving. Now I've got my appetite back, big time. I've got mine, and I wonder is it my body's trying to build strength up again, kind of build muscle again. I wonder is that why it's craving for food, because I can't stop eating. Tony Solo. Okay, so listen, it's been 51 minutes now. I've been up watching Netflix. One movie that I would recommend is The Last Stand with Arnold Schwarzenegger. One movie, I watched that twice. That is an underrated movie. I watched that last night, and it's basically borrows the plot of High Noon. It's basically about a Mexican gangster who's with who escapes, and he's with his cartel, and they're heading towards a sleepy border town where Arnold Schwarzenegger is the sheriff. But that is a underrated. In fact, I think that is Arnold's best movie. I really enjoyed watching that for the second time last night, and I reckon that's probably Arnold's best performance. It's a hidden gem, so it's on Netflix. It's called The Last Stand. So if you haven't checked that one out, I also watched Pirates of the Caribbean. It's not for me, not enough for me. Liverpool latest. I've noticed you reading comments that don't appear on a live chat. Are they secret super chat messages? No. It must be hard. David Coleman, I'd go nut waiting for my food every day. It must be hard on you. Well, it is. I mean, it's 9 hours of eating. 9 hours, and then 15 hours of not eating. I have biscuits and chocolate. I eat too many. I mean, they supply you with biscuits, ginger nuts. But sugar. I eat too many of them. Got to head to work now. Nathan, got to head to work now. Great to see you getting better, Eddie. Day by day, mate, you're getting better, full fitness. London cab Thailand, got to go. Going on a boat trip on the river. Cheers, mate. Okay. Have a great thing. Have a great day, great day, I meant to say. I love boats. Whether I'll get on a boat again is another matter. But I enjoy it. Nate, best thing on Netflix is Narcos. Brilliant series. Oh, it's not. I've watched Narcos. I mean, that actor, Wagner Moura, he's Brazilian. He's awesome as Pablo Escobar. That's an awesome series. Eason, man, is living in Pattaya, go to cheap beer bars with old fat, ugly tattoo bar girls. Much different than guys in Wetherspoon. But in England, they don't have places like the Windmill. Filthy Pirates, okay. Pablo Pascal is a great actor. Yeah, he's great in that. He plays a good part in The Equalizer, the second movie, and that's a good one. with Denzel Washington. Very happy to see your health improve. Looking forward to your travel videos again soon. Okay. And on that note, 55 minutes. Have a good week. I'll be back for an evening stream. Yeah, maybe sometime at weekday evenings go down well. It's a long week ahead. Have a good week, guys, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. Cheers. Thanks for tuning in.